I think coffee is the best thing that has ever happened to mankind. Nowadays, coffee is not just a drink, it's a vibe, it's an emotion. It's what makes people energize and start their day in the best way possible. Coffee has its own cult nowadays. If you go to Starbucks, you would see there are a lot of different types of flavors available in coffee. There are those kinds of people who like their coffee with flavor, and there are other types of people who like to have that bitter black coffee, which some people totally hate. And I know, because even I am not comfortable with black coffee, but I love flavored coffee such as a cappuccino, a latte mixed with caramel, some flavors or some sugar or some stuff like that. Brands like Starbucks have become so big just by selling coffee. And some of you would know that their main selling point is not just the coffee, it's the vibe, it's the ambience, it's their coffee shops, the way they are designed, and coffee adds up to that. I feel coffee is marketed so perfectly to people that it has become the go to drink of every person the first thing in the morning. There are some people that treat coffee like a religion. And then there are some lazy people that like to have coffee, but they don't want to put the effort to actually make it. As we know, coffee is available in so many forms. Lazy people like me prefer the soluble powder that you just mix it in water or milk and have it. And the people that are actually passionate towards their coffee, they have the perfect coffee machine, the perfect beans, and they love to grind their beans, make the powder, and make the coffee entirely from scratch. It's so interesting to know that people are so passionate about this one drink that it makes or breaks their day. It's not just about the caffeine that is present in the drink. It's about the flavorings, it's about the toppings, it's about the vibe, it's about what cup you are drinking it in, it's about which coffee shop are you drinking it in, and what background music is playing there. This one drink can build so much ambience, can have so much add-ons that it never gets enough. Nowadays, it's almost like a culture that if you are working, have a cup of coffee on the side. That will make you work better. And I don't think that's a negative thing about the coffee, that we are so much dependent on it. But I think as it gives a good vibe, I think it's totally worth it to have it until it's not some extremism of it that it is affecting your health. Personally, for me, I like to have 1 cup of coffee in the morning. I don't care how much caffeine I put in there. It can be strong because it's just the morning. The more strong it is, the better it is. I don't prefer it having that at afternoon or in the evening, because that can mess up with the sleep, right? So that's how I go for it. But there is a thing about me that if I go to a coffee shop, let's say to work, to hang out, to do anything, even if it's evening or afternoon, if I go to a coffee shop, I like to have a cup of coffee over there, because I feel the coffee shop has such a great vibe that sitting there without a coffee or having something else instead of a coffee doesn't give a satisfaction that we actually want. Now, I know there are some people that hate coffee, but I think that is a very small percentage. So let's forget about that. But there is no workplace in the world today that can survive without coffee. There are coffee machines everywhere you go. And that just shows how important and universal this drink has become. I mean, there are so many options in how you can customize your coffee. I don't think there can be someone who doesn't like any of it. Sometimes I feel that people who like black coffee, I think only those are the real ones, because they enjoy coffee in its purest raw form. And people like me who like caramel, sugar, and all other things on it, I think people like me and if you are like that, we are just drinking coffee, but in a more artificial way or in a more comfortable way, in a more flavorful way. There is nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I think we do have to give some credit to people who like black coffee and they always go with that option. I cannot do that. Maybe it's an acquired taste. But yeah, the people who can do that are like true coffee lovers. That I would say for sure. Let me know which coffee is your favorite. How many times you drink coffee in a day? If you go to a coffee shop, can you go and not have a coffee or get anything else but not a coffee? Or you need to get a coffee? Because I was that one. Even if I go at evening to a coffee shop in the evening, I will get a coffee. Even when I know that it can mess up with my sleep. Because I just don't want to miss that vibe of, the overall coffee shop and do my work. And yeah, I just wanted to make this video talking about coffee because I think it's really an important part of our everyday life. It's one of my favorite drink. And yeah, why not talk about that, right? It's never a bad idea to talk about coffee. It's always a good idea. Yeah, so I think that was it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Peace out. Bye-bye.